We're going to demystify search engine optimization and search engine search and generative engine search today. I wanted to do this by showing a very simple example of using the exact same keyword search across search engine, Google AI mode, and different generative engines. So I used Small Business Attorney NYC as my example. You could see here that the structure of Google search is as it's always been, right? You have the local service ads, you have paid search Google ads, you have AI overview, which with this search specifically, it has given different places, different ways that you can get these services, and then you have a .gov as the first organic result. You have the map pack, right, which is in our experience has been based off of a few things, but proximity and reviews have been very, very important. And then you have Romano Law as the top organic result. I want to focus on this for a second. I want to focus on them for a second because I want to show across the board using them as the first law firm that shows up in the organic results on Google, just as an example of how they show up across the rest of the tools. So you could see Bergstein's here, Yelp, right? So non-law firm, Ratchko, and Cohen Schneider. So if I move forward and I look at AI mode, right? So AI mode, small business attorneys in NYC, same exact search. You will notice a list here. Again, Romano Law, they're a little bit further down on this list. What we have found in AI mode is that this list, while it may stay the same with the same names, it does tend to shift and change a little bit depending on the time of day that you do this search. So I've done similar searches, and I have seen firms that were 5th, 6th, 7th in this list jump up to 2 or 3 a couple of hours later. On the right side of AI mode, you could see the sources that they're pulling and citing to get this information. A lot of the law firm sites and content on their sites, as well as a Google search here, right? So these are some of the sources that they use. There are a couple of publications here. Publications mentions are really important for AI and generative engines. They are able to attribute that to the sites and to the law firms. But backlinks are still the most valuable and still in our view and from everything we've seen, they are still king. Going forward, so first thing was ChatGPT. So ChatGPT, I use the exact same search. So Romano Law being 4th here. I love ChatGPT because they give you a lot of citations that you can go through. So here are the core ones that made the decisions why these 6 were here. But then you have a couple others, right? So you have expertise, as I keep going down, lawyers.com, Justia. Now, ChatGPT, something that's interesting that pulled for this that in-house marketers don't sleep on this. When they show you additional resources, this really it points to, especially when they're citation places or directories such as lawyers.com, Justia, they are telling you that these are important. So it's super vital that you pay attention to when they give you additional resources. And as I go down on the right side here, Avo, Justia, places that you can have attorney and firm profiles clearly are important for ChatGPT. Okay, so now I'm at Perplexity. I did the exact same search as you could see. So Romano Law is actually the first result here. You have free legal assistance, and then you have private firms specializing in small business. So Romano Law, again, the first result. I can go up to the top here. I could go to sources, and it shows me some of the sources. It gives you the opportunity to click view more, and you can see what other sources that they are citing and pulling in order to make these decisions. And then I'm going to go to Claude. So again, with Claude, Romano Law is the top result. I did this search. Romano Law is the top result. You'll see some of the same names, Bergstein, Ratchko, right? But the correlation between what we see here in Google search and what we see in some of these AI tools is pretty staggering because they are very similar, just maybe ordered differently. I have found, again, I want to point this out, that depending on the time of day, I have found that the results that I get are shifted, and the lists are in a different order, but it's roughly the same firms that show up every time. So again, I wanted to use this as an opportunity to demystify some things and to help folks, especially in-house marketers, to understand what is going on, and where we are with generative engine search today. There are a couple of new tools and tactics that can be used to help generative engines to crawl your firm's website more easily. LLMS.txt is one of them that is being thrown around and talked about a lot. While it has not been widely adopted yet, we do feel that there is some benefit to installing LLMS.txt on your site. And schema, we are finding, is very, very important. Something that I will mention that's kind of interesting is that when I did this search on Perplexity, I saw, I did a different search, but similar. I actually saw that they gave a list of phone numbers associated with each one of these firms. And why that's interesting is because a couple of them actually said, see website for contact details. And it was telling because those were actually, those sites did not have proper schema markup on their site showing what the phone number was. So we are finding that markup and structured data is also important, because again, these generative engines want to be able to very quickly crawl content and pull what they need. So I hope this is helpful. We're going to be putting out a lot more content like this, just to kind of help folks to understand what the generative engine and search world is going to continue to evolve to look like. So thanks for tuning in, and looking forward to the next video.